lights coming up on our screens, 4 and 5 of them. And we're away for the third round of the season 14's Monday tier, and Josh McGill's got a really good start here, already overtaken short markers as we go down towards turns 2, 3 and 4. The Tamburello chicane side by side between Chuck and Paul Jones as they now make their way down towards the Villeneuve chicane. And just behind them, Little Mo sticking in 8th place right now. Got Nice Job Mate just behind him, who's putting him under pressure. The Haas of Little Mo now up the inside of Ross G as they go through Tozer and now climb up the hill towards Piratella. Prodigy still leading as we go through into the second sector and gaining some time as well as we see the two Red Bulls close together, but Chuck is closer to Paul Jones, who's sitting in 4th, our Thursday champion of season 13. And Little Mo now made up a place or two and loses all of them and drops all the way down. And Nice Job Mate as well is in the wall at the exit of Aqua Minerale. D-Mac now gets closer, no DRS available just yet, but using the battery that he's got available to him, tries to go around the outside but gets pushed onto the grass. He gets onto the gravel, has to try and keep the car in a straight line, which he was able to, and stays out of everyone else's way as well, but he has lost the place to the Scotsman of Tiny. The other Scotsman, Ross G, has spun it at the Villeneuve chicane, turn 6, and gets himself back underway going towards Tozer. And now got that DRS open. We're looking at Tiny, but just behind. Nice Job Mate now going up the inside. It's a drag race between the two of them as they both have DRS. He outbrakes the Mercedes and moves up into 12th place as we're now on lap 10, but he was lapped on the 9th lap as Ginge goes past Danny and Looney Man trying to go around the outside, but again misses his braking zone, cuts the corner. Surely would have got a warning there, and then the Alpine of Tiny trying to go for it as well, but I think had much more momentum than Looney Man and actually caught the back of that Aston Martin, and it almost went sideways on the exit of turn 4. Usually see them put flat to the floor. Put flat to the floor as he does out of the second Ravazza, and we get back racing again onto lap 15 just before the halfway mark of this race, and actually got a really good launch on the old hard tyre as well. Obviously got them up to temperature nice and quickly. His Nice Job Mate looking on the inside of the Haas, a Little Mo, and almost gets pushed off the circuit there. I think half his car was off the circuit, has to slot back in behind as he lost momentum and is all over the back of that Haas, looking left and right on the in and outside, and hasn't found a way through just yet as Royal Rumble loses a place to Prodigy and is again another driver again off the circuit in the middle of a chicane.
I will say definitely heating up here. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1, that's a Haas.
And Prodigy on the hunt now on the soft tyre and going quite wide out of the second Ravazza. I'm not sure if he went over track limits there. It was awfully close if he did. Did get a good launch though, and is going past as the Alpine there of RTG Lee seems to somewhat move out of the way, almost like he was a back marker. Is DRS enabled now and able to use it for the first time since that safety car restart. And the only one, of course, in this big long train at the front that hasn't got that DRS advantage is the leader. Pippo Kennedy is Tiny and Matty Jones go side by side, make contact. It's actually made Pippo Kennedy, he's hit them as well, and he's gone wide as he's ghosting right now. Hopefully his car will get back, and has done. Oh dear, that's caused some issues. But the American of Little Mo leading his first race, first time in RTG in this race.
Short Marcus though manages to get a great launch out of Aqua Minerale, and now he's looking up the inside of Paul Jones going into the chicane, and Paul Jones got a 3-second time penalty also.
Yeah, and Prodigy did just ahead of him, but getting the move done around the outside at Variante Outer. And Matty Jones actually losing time to Little Mo.
And it looks like it's that Williams and a Red Bull. It's going to be Pippo Kennedy and Matty Jones. It looked like Matty Jones was getting close enough there.
And saying that, Little Mo was getting even closer as the two leaders might be switching places here as Paul Jones goes aggressive. He's going to try and be later on the brakes on the fresher tyre, and then Little Mo trying to sneak up the inside, but the door was closed rather rapidly, but it leaves Pippo Kennedy some space on the inside at Tozer. He tries to go at the inside but hasn't been able to do so. The soft tyre looking good right now as Josh McGill moves up as well at Tozer. But the two drivers who hadn't pit still in first and second. But for how much longer is Little Mo trying to go around the outside of the double right and then the left of Aqua Minerale before we get into Variante Outer. Now looking at the inside, later on the brakes from the Alfa Romeo, gets the move done. What a go and what a move from the American there. And look at this now out of Aqua Minerale. Is it going to be a parallel of lap 26 on lap 27? Goes up the inside again at Variante Outer and gets it done on the outside. And wow, this man's finishing the top 10, got the driver of the day in the first race of the season, is leading once again. Is this going to transform and transfer into a race victory? And into Ravazza for the last time. Ravazza won. Look at the Ferrari getting extra close to him. Little Mo exits the final corner and he's going to win his first race in RTG.
Oh, short Marcus there, just getting on the brakes, just a bit too late there and locking up there. That was just mad there.
Yeah,
I will say.
Short Marcus
into the pits.
Short Marcus came second. Nice job. Came third. So we've got 3, 4, and 5 red lights. And we're away for the third round of the Thursday tier as we go down in towards turn 1. Matthew's got a brilliant start there. Chuck is alongside almost into turn 1 with Tiny. He's now alongside, but Tiny's on that soft tyre and he's going to get the traction out of Les Source as we go down towards Eau Rouge and Radion as you go down into the compression and then rise and ascend up to Radion. He's still leading the way as we go down the Kemmel Straight. Royal Rumble getting very close to the back of that Alfa Romeo who Prof is driving that Alfa Romeo, and then the Mercedes of Aki looking like he wants to get a bit racy, looking at the inside, got the soft tyres on, he's going to have the better grip on the brakes, goes on the inside and then on the outside gets the move done. 9th place for him as they exit the Les Combes chicane, and then Lee decides to have an opportunistic overtake there, and Royal Rumble's lost 2 places in 1 chicane, and we're seeing Pippo Kennedy and Chuck switching places as Pippo had to defend on the inside there at No Name Corner. Matty trying to make it around the long way as we go into Pouon. This around at the exit of the bus stop chicane. Look at this, Tiny trying to go at the inside, trying to use that soft tyre, misses the apex as well, and actually uses the side pod of that McLaren to slow him down.
Yeah, but right now it looks like he could possibly be coming back and possibly getting back into second place, as Chuckle is going to be vulnerable now due to the DRS, and we know it's a big long straight here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and Triz just was going to the left there and had to switch to the right there as he would have went into the wall, and now they're going side by side through Les Combes, and it looks like there's a little bit of contact.
Yeah, he's slid out there, and a few of them are gone now. Chuckle and Ginge as well. There's a few of them that's been caught up in that, and it looked like, Lee, that was only the slightest bit of contact as well.
Oh, wait there, get to this battle for 6th position right now. We've got Tiny, Chuck, and Chuck.
And who's going to
see Tiny?
Yeah, well, who's going to come out? Who's going to come out on top here as we go into Les Combes? Chuck gets past Chuckle. Tiny now trying to get past Chuck as he looks up the inside. He's able to make the apex, and quite a lot of drivers missing the apex, trying to go for an overtake at the right-hand side, and there goes Chuckle in the same place he had an incident on lap 2. See, he gets such a good slipstream, a brilliant toe down towards No Name as Lee defends to the inside. Oh, that was a little bit naughty there from the Aston Martin driver. He left a car's width and then decided he didn't want to leave it when they got on the brakes. That could have been a really big accident there. And what's Pippo going to do? He's committed to the inside line. He has the DRS. They're both on the hard tyres. He makes the apex beautifully and kind of almost does back to Lee what he did to him. Just sort of pushed him out and forced the move. But of course, Pippo now going to have to be looking in his mirrors really very hard as Lee has got the DRS to come back at him now as we cross that DRS line. They both have no battery to play with, but of course having the aid of the DRS, and here comes Royal Rumble as well. Look how powerful it is. You can just lose 2 places in one corner. But he was able to get the place back, actually, getting later on the brakes on the outside.
Yeah, it looked like Purple Kennedy just came
but there we go again. Whoa. Royal Rumble trying it at Brussels. And we've seen it a few times today, and he's got it done. And I feel, Lee, they're going to come out in this big cluster of cars here, I think. No. Oh, maybe not, actually.
Royal Rumble and Lee making contact there, and that's put Lee right down. Purple Kennedy is side by side with Ginger going into turn 1. Who's going to be later on the brakes? And it looks like it's
made contact again. Yeah.
Ginge turns in a little bit too early, and now that's going to leave Purple Kennedy vulnerable to Chuckle. Are they going to be going side by side? It looks like they are going to be going up, and Purple Kennedy decides to back out. And going up there, he's going to have the slipstream. Chuckle could be moving up into 7th place area as he moved to the left-hand side before the DRS even opens. And there it goes, easy peasy. Is Purple Kennedy going to get it? He's going up the inside here, and he's going to get it. They're going to be side by side going through Lake Home. And a little bit of contact there. And now Purple Kennedy gets up into that 8th position. But wait a minute, there's Ginge coming back at him. Is he going to get the move done around the outside of Brussels? And no, he doesn't. Absolutely excellent battle there. Chuckle now on the tail of Triz ahead, who's on them old medium compound tyres.
As we go down into Les Source with this mid-pack, and yeah, this is getting awfully feisty as Tiny now takes the lead as they go into Les Source, but we're concentrating on this mid-pack here, Lees. It really does feel like a horse race at Cheltenham as they're going towards... Oh, are we going to see a side-by-side? No, Chuckle gets past before they get to Rouge, but yeah, we did actually behind Pippo Kennedy and Ginge. God, they're making us earn our money this evening, aren't they? Is Triz now up the inside at Chuckle. This has been absolutely fantastic. Pippo Kennedy, and then Chuckle again, and that's caused a chain reaction with Pippo going into the back, and Chuckle...
I think
Les Com has not been a good section of corners for Chuckle today. It really hasn't, as he now goes up the inside at Brussels.
Lee could be looking for a move around the outside of Poulon here. He's just trying to throw Triz off, and now he's going to do the old switcheroo on the exit. A little bit of contact there. It looks like that's slowed up Lee just enough, but he's going to have another look into Campos. He gets loses his traction just that little bit. They're still side by side going into Stavo. These guys are just don't know the definition of
my days. That's ended in a that's so unfortunate. As Pippo Kennedy getting closer and closer to the back of Tiny. He's technically in second at the moment. He doesn't want to take too many risks, but he may not even know that he's in second place, so he may want to go for it anyway. Oh my days, Chuck getting closer and closer. Then Tiny goes wide as we go on to the start-finish straight. Matthew takes the win. Banter Brandon comes second. Nice job, mate, comes third.
Thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in more content from RTG TV, subscribe to the channel. And to the right of your screen, check out another video from this channel. So for now, that's it. We'll see you all in the next one.